Hey, what's going on everybody? Gleez here, and in this video we're going to talk about hit confirming. And hit confirming is a universal tool that you can utilize with any character. In this video we're going to focus on Green Lantern because I feel like it's pretty easy to explain, I guess you can say, with this character. And it's something that, again, like I said, is universal. You can use this tip for any character in the game, and it's actually one of the most important things when playing at a high level. Now, one of Green Lantern's most basic strings and fundamental strings is his back 1-3. Alright, this right here into lift leads to a full combo. You can meter burn it. Alright, and you can get into a full combo into a mix-up. Alright, so most Green Lantern players are going to want to land this. Now, here's where the issue comes in. Look at my inputs over on the left. If I immediately input the lift, right, I immediately input it. If my opponent were to block, so we're going to set him to block. Look at the frames of recovery. They're super long. Alright, so what does that mean? That means my opponent, if they're blocking, they're going to punish my efforts to go in for a combo. Alright, and I input the lift very early in the string, but what you actually can do, if you look at my inputs, you can visually see whether your hit lands or doesn't. And that's what a hit confirm is. So I'm going to throw that out there and then put the lift in a lot later. So if you look at my inputs, you'll be able to see that. And this is extremely important because this on its own is a safe string. Alright, so that's going to be safe. Alright, so if I do not land this combo, I know that I can't throw the lift out at the end. Alright, because if my opponent's blocking, they're going to punish me for a full combo, possibly up to 50%, depending on who the character is that I'm playing against. Now, one of the important things to keep in mind when trying to hit confirm something, a string like this that has a rather long animation to it is a lot easier to hit confirm than a down 1. Alright, most times you're not going to be able to hit confirm down 1 in the lift. Alright, that's a unhit confirmable move. Alright, as you notice, I'm trying to. You know, you just can't do it late. It has to be all one motion to get it out. So you're not going to hit confirm a down 1. So you have to find strings with your character that have somewhat of a long duration where you can visually, with your eyes, see and confirm, hit your opponent, and then you can end in your special move that will help you extend your combo. Because if you just throw out this immediately, you're going to get punished for it if they're blocking. So what I would suggest that you do is make sure that you're focusing on this when you're playing matches online. There is a feature in-game where you can put the block on random attack, but it makes it really difficult because sometimes they'll block like the first hit, but then they won't block the second hit. You know, depending on the character, I think this you can. Nah, this is even hard too. I got that one, but it's difficult to, you know, confirm the second hit. The first hit is very easy to confirm. All right, as you see, I'm able to confirm there. But the feature in this game doesn't really allow you to practice as successfully as I really would want. But what I suggest you do is go into, you know, game modes online and really make it a focus to hit confirm, as hit confirming is so important and it's going to keep you safe. It's going to minimize the risk that you're facing, and a lot of what happens in fighting games is risk versus reward. You know, who has the most risk going into the matchup depending on situations. So if, you know, there's a lot of risk involved with certain types of mix-ups, some things that are unsafe. Another example would be Ermac's 50-50 game in Mortal Kombat X. Extremely risky with high reward. Alright, so you always have to weigh the risk versus reward in a specific matchup. And hit confirming allows you to reduce those risks. So that's why it is so important. So if you like this video, be sure to leave a like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, as I do tips and tutorial videos as well as gameplays and other things on the channel. And if you do subscribe, or if you're a current subscriber, don't forget to click that bell so you get notifications whenever I post new content. So that's it. It's Gleez signing out. Thanks for checking in, and continue to game strong.